Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back. And welcome all of you to Random Sunday. Today's video will be interesting because I don't know if it is a horror game or not. But before we jump into the game itself, this is what it says on the download page. Addiction can sink its teeth into anyone, even you. Do not download this game. Do not play this game. Walk away. If for insane reason I think that's wrong. I think it's if for some insane reason, whatever, you decide not to heed this warning, then there's nothing more I can do for you. Just quit playing as soon as you begin. This is a fight you can't win. Give up. And then, even more at the install instructions. Download and extract the zip file to start playing. Once the game is running, press escape to quit and win the game. Then uninstall the application from your PC. That is what it says literally on the screen. It's funny. So, how about we just open this game up and see what it's about. A game by Tom Bradstreet. I'm gonna turn up a little bit more my audio. Because again, I don't know if this might be a horror game. Giving Up.
Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon.
How's it going? You're playing a game titled Giving Up.
Yes.
And I'll do you a favour right now and tell you something important.
Good.
You're playing the game wrong already.
I didn't do anything.
The objective of this game is not to walk down this corridor. And
what corridor?
Door at the end. The objective of this game is to not play it. Seriously, you'll win the game right now just by quitting.
Okay. But what if I don't want to?
That wasn't a joke. That's real. Quit.
I don't want to. I'm gonna explore this room a little bit because maybe...
Look, I'll tell you right now that at the end of this long corridor is an invisible trigger that will send you right back to the start.
Okay.
There's quite literally no point to doing this game. You just waste your time and grow older, but no wiser.
I mean,
do the right thing. Close the application now. Go on, do it.
No.
You miss out on nothing.
I believe you.
Your time and thank you for participating in this little game. But you can win now. It's easy. Congratulations, you did it. Just
oh my
give
god.
up.
Okay, my touchpad was on for some odd reason. And also, I won't quit the game. We just started it. I mean, this would make for a super short episode. Would make it easier on my part to edit this. Because, I mean, what really would I have to do?
Okay, so right about now you're probably thinking something like, this is a joke,
A bit
right?
glitchy.
Something's got to happen. I can't just be holding the W key and very slowly walking towards a distant door for the entirety of this game, right?
I mean, I could turn around and press the S key. Or
well,
walk sideways.
You're playing the game wrong. I've told you that already. This will probably last for about 5 minutes or so, maybe longer, maybe 10?
I mean, I can...
It's a long time to be walking for.
I could tell you at the end how long it took.
And hold down Alt F4. That closes the game, by the way.
Alt F4
okay.
Makes the game go by faster? Let's know. I'm not
There's no point telling yourself that it will get better or easier. At the end of this corridor, you're just going to feel robbed of your time and you're going to have to start all over again.
Okay. Well, what's it to you?
Yeah, okay. So you know in horror movies,
Yeah.
like all the good ones, when a group of plucky young teenagers are investigating their creepy uncle's abandoned house and he dies, and they find a dusty old battered cassette in the attic with the word, "Do not watch this tape" written on it.
Yeah, I get
and then,
that.
of course, they watch it,
Yeah.
and you're staring at the TV like, come on, you idiots. Do the smart thing. Walk away.
Yeah, I know that.
Sorry to say, but right now, you're that dumbass.
Hey.
Following the tape and saying to yourself, oh gosh, maybe it'd be a good idea if I watched this.
Well, you could turn off if you want to.
I know how you feel. The intrigue's drawn you in. You want to find out why. Why am I not allowed to play this? Why am I not allowed to know this secret?
No?
But let me be really clear with you. There is no grand reveal, no jackpot win, and nothing left for me to say here anymore.
So you're gonna shut up?
Honestly, I've wasted too much of your time already. Just put it down.
Okay, so you're gonna shut up and I can just keep on walking? So that I can fill the void with my commentary? Did you say something there? No? Okay. So finally...
Jeez Louise, this is boring.
Shut up then! You don't have to be around.
Yet. I'm bored.
You don't have to be around.
If only I'd made this long hallway more interesting to look at. I mean, I only give the floor some texturing.
You also could have made it shorter.
Moving. I mean, otherwise, how can you tell if you're actually progressing at all?
I mean, I don't.
So, progressing is probably the wrong word.
I mean,
more
your
like,
dialogue.
Struggling to come to terms with the objective of this game. Look, I understand it goes
Don't
against
struggle with that.
you think you know a game should do, but honestly, you need to accept that to win this one, you've got to lose. You've got to take the L, my guy.
So L is the button I need to press?
Look, it's not a problem with you.
Doesn't do anything.
Normal for being curious enough to make it this far, but it takes true strength to walk away from something you put time into. If you know it's not doing you any good to keep exposing yourself to it, summon your courage and give up.
I don't want to give up yet.
Walking away is not a sign of weakness. This is a sign of character, of control.
Yes.
Don't be ashamed in walking away from conflict or confrontation.
But there is no confrontation.
Sometimes it's better to let certain things dissipate on their own. We all have our own fights.
Yes.
And I sure wish that in my life I'd learned to give some things up sooner.
Yeah, but that's not even close to compare with what I'm doing right here, because my
you know, Jackie Chan taught us the greatest victory is the fight that never happened. There is no shame in turning your back to a senseless fight.
That's correct.
You can win this one by quitting now.
But where is the point in winning something if the experience was not even there? Because the greatest accomplishment is a fight that never happened. It's true in one part. But for some things, the training, the build up to this moment that never happened still is something amazing. For me,
fuck's sake, I have literally told you this whole exercise is a pointless endeavor.
Yes.
And you're still here, walking forwards like something is going to happen.
More dialogue, I suspect.
I bet you think this is the section where I come clean, and I tell you that something amazing is behind that door at the end.
Actually, no.
Ha ha! It was all a ruse. Behind that locked door is the real game where you play as Clint, lock and load, stone cold Nam vet and time traveling badass. You get to play as him as he shoots aliens, and if you press the number 5 key 16 times, a message pops up on the screen that says, "God bless the president."
Nothing happens
There's
there.
nothing behind it. There is nothing behind that door, okay? You can't accept that, can you?
I can. I've
not lied to you once. I've literally told you that there is a hidden trigger right before the end that will send you back to the start. There is no new dialogue on that new run. Just me saying the exact same thing over and over again to you.
Okay.
And you want to know why?
Why?
I have nothing left to lose anymore, and I can put in minimal fucking effort and honestly screw the outcome.
Okay.
When faced with overwhelming stupidity, what else can you do? I have made mistakes. I have fucked everything up, and that's why she...
Who? What? Go on. I think you need to vent. Something does have happened. Please, explain yourself. I haven't touched the mouse in ages, by the way.
I know you've made it this far, so it's harder to stop now, but listen to the part of you that's telling you to quit, because it's the part of you that's telling the truth.
Okay? There's no part inside of me that tells me to quit right now.
That lever on the slot machine, it keeps telling you, go and take money out of her purse again. It keeps telling you, I'm sure you'll make it all back anyway. Go play something fun. Or even better, go outside. There's nothing for you here.
I won't go outside, it's dark and cold. Can we go back to the slot machine that asked you to take out...
Let me tell you a little something.
Yes?
About addiction.
Okay.
You can be aware of it.
Or?
You even be actively trying to stop it, but it will still be there.
Of course.
It'll never go away. That feeling, that itch that you need to scratch, the guilt and shame you feel when you realize that you're in too deep in the hole, and it can be terrifying. But what's scary in that is the realization that you've relapsed without even realizing it. And all your inner strength just crumbles away into nothingness.
Okay.
I know.
You know?
You can cut this out. I know you have the will deep down inside you, somewhere, to quit playing this game. And I wish I could do more to help you, but I can't.
No, because that has to be done by yourself.
In the end, it's your own decision.
Yes.
I just hope that you're strong enough to be able to press quit.
I can quit whenever I want, but that's not the objective for me right here. Giving up is the objective of the game, is what you say, but for me the objective is to learn more about you, because you seem to keep on rambling despite the fact that you said you were never gonna talk to me again. So there's so much to learn from you right now. So please come back, talk to me, tell me what went wrong in your life.
I'm going to come clean with you.
Yeah, okay.
Right now.
Okay, good.
You can become addicted to anything.
Yes, that's true. Anything else? Yeah?
One pint down the pub that turned into 5, and then turned into 10, and then turned into coming back 5 times a week just to escape all your problems. That can happen to anyone.
Yes, it's true.
It's a slippery slope.
Also true.
Right now you're addicted to this experience and you need to put it down.
I don't know.
You're the only one that can help you. Honestly, I could shout and swear at you all day long, but that won't change your mind. It's gotta be you. Okay, so here we go.
I don't think this counts as a...
I wish someone had sat me down and told me this a long time ago. Back when I still had a life. I had kids, you see.
Okay.
I just couldn't deal with them. Well, I didn't hate them, just... the constant noise and mess and having to be alert 24/7 in case one of them breaks something or themselves, it's just too much for me.
Okay, yeah, I can understand that.
It started out as
stressful.
a simple escape from the house, you know, just to get out for a few hours.
Yeah, okay,
the arcade was right next to the pub, and it became a habit.
Okay.
And it wasn't long before I was out there every other night, and my family was suffering for it. Not just physically, but financially too. I'd started to take money from her. I'm such a fucking idiot.
Okay. Sounds really horrible.
I wish I'd known.
What?
I wish I knew when to give up. Just do the smart thing, please. Do the thing I wish I had done all those years ago. Take that step and break the cycle. And if I can't convince you through kindness, then maybe just a simple truth will be enough to...
I might have to question what giving up would have done, because it sounds like you gave up on yourself.
Anyway.
Okay? It sounds like you gave up on yourself and therefore fell into that cycle. There's a difference between...
Did you know that the majority of so-called Chinese proverbs aren't actually Chinese? I know. Boom! Mind blown. I was looking for one to tell you because, you know, people tend to listen better to wisdom if someone says, oh, it's an ancient Chinese proverb. But every time I found a good one, it would end up being fake. Written by some bloke online who tried kale once and started wearing wooden beads, you know. The man bun ones.
Okay, I don't know what you're getting at.
This one here that I'm about to tell you is in fact not a Chinese proverb.
Okay.
The only source I could find for it was it comes from Fred's Words of Wisdom.
Okay, who's Fred?
Fred is. If you must play, decide on 3 things at the start.
Okay.
Number 1, the rules of the game. Number
Okay.
2, the stakes of the game.
Good.
And number 3, the quitting time.
Okay.
Yeah, it might not be from Confucius himself, but the message is still true, you know? You know the rules,
Yeah.
i.e. quit this game to win it. You know the stakes, i.e. you wasting your time. And the quitting time should be, oh, I don't know, directly after the introduction where I told you how to win.
The door disappeared.
You are going against Fred's life teachings. Just saying. Major disrespect, dude. If some part of you is still convinced that when we get to the end, I'll congratulate you on your perseverance, and honestly, I have no idea what I can say to you right now to make you stop.
Nothing. I mean...
You're standing in front of the casino with the cash that you got from pawning off your wedding ring, and you know you're about to enter just to see what happens. You're being an idiot. I think you know that you're going to pay the price.
I think there's a big difference between what I'm doing and what you're describing right now. Also, why is the door gone? I mean, I see still a white sliver every now and then. I'm gonna assume that I'm at the halfway point. You pawned off the wedding ring of your wife, from your wife.
I think that in hindsight, I deserved it.
What? I mean, guess yeah, but what?
It was her mother's jewellery box after all, and I was just too deep in the hole by then to stop. That's where you are right now, by the way. This game is, the hole.
I thought it's a circle.
The kids were at their godfather's place that weekend, and, I had come in drunk and clutching a wad of cash, telling her how happy I was that I'd won. I'd won for us. I'd won enough for a holiday. Maybe enough for a mansion, enough to fly us around the moon and back for lunch with Elon fucking Musk at one of Gordon Ramsay's top restaurants. I had won, I'd reached the end of the corridor.
Okay.
And she asked me where her mother's special ring was. The one with the carving her grandfather had handmade all those years ago.
Yeah.
I said it was probably in her jewellery box, and she asked me where that was, and I was quiet.
You fucked up there.
She asked me where my wedding ring was. I was quiet for that one as well. She screamed at me, and I screamed back and told her that she was ungrateful. Are you
Sorry, I don't mean to...
now that you've got to the end? You couldn't give up, you couldn't stop yourself. I know all about that. You see, where all you've lost is time, I've lost so much more. I've lost everything.
That's...
She doesn't speak with me anymore. I only see the kids every other weekend, they barely know me. I'm just a stranger that gives them a nice day out somewhere and pocket money.
Cool.
I'm not their father anymore.
Oh.
We are exactly the same, you and me.
No, I don't think so.
Had to keep playing. When I told you time and time again to stop, you didn't listen once. You've only got yourself to blame.
Yeah, but I got so much more out of this than you did.
Yeah. There's only one thing to do now.
Yeah?
Just quit. Just quit the game.
Okay.
Should have done right from the beginning.
I mean, maybe.
Look, at least take one thing with you from this, if nothing else. Just learn when you're hurting yourself, and if nothing else, at least learn when to walk away. You need to learn when to give up.
I kind of know. I mean, I have my moments when I don't know, but I'm getting better at that. I'm working on that. But you had a different problem there. I'm just going down a corridor. I don't lose anything, but time is kind of moot there because I get your story. I gain something from this. Again, there's also the experience of making this. I think I even would have done it in complete silence, because just the experience of just blindly walking down here for I don't know how long, for nearly 20 minutes now, would have been so much to gain from. And now listening to your story there as well, gaining that much as well. I don't think we're in the same system there. That right sliver there is getting weirder and weirder. Also want to apologize. Lately I had some problems with certain games when I recorded them, that for some reason at a certain point it just started to stutter like crazy. Fingers crossed that this game isn't one like that. If it is one, I will finagle it around a little bit so that you will have a smooth video experience in some way. But this is an experience that I want you to share with me. That looks really freaking fascinating and I love it. Well, let's see if that invisible trigger is there or not, because you said it will teleport me back to the beginning right there and it will all start over again. Because, I mean, there's not even a door, there's just that. Buddy, wanna chime in one more time? I think the trigger is broken. Unless This whole ordeal is nothing more but just walk all the way back and see if something new happens if you walk back. But I doubt that. I'm pretty sure, and I'm gonna take this in a different direction. You said that this is like a circle that you go through that will never end, it will always just repeat itself. I see this a little bit different right there, because we kept on pushing until we reached the end, and then there was a wall physically blocking us, not even a trigger that took us back to the beginning. We weren't in a cycle, we were just on a long stretch and then we hit a wall. And this wall forced us to basically go back, but instead of going back, how about you try and force your way through? Try and break through this habit that you have. It's tough. Breaking through walls like this is horrible and tough and not easy. But saying that you run in cycles, saying that you need to give up to win is also not the best thing, because giving up, it sounded to me very much like he gave up on himself. That this is the reason why he went down into this cycle of suck. Sometimes giving up might be a worse option than pushing through it, seeking help, moving forward. There's so much to unpack right there. But I think as this music comes to its climax there, I'm gonna leave this right here. Food for thought. Again, if the video was a bit laggy at certain parts, I'm gonna try to finagle around that it looks a little bit smoother, because this certainly is an experience that I wanna share with you. It is something so fascinating. It's really interesting. Anyway, there's nothing more to say, but let's break some old habits and start to make ourselves better. Bye.